lie. You ain't slick, I can tell her disguise. Upgrade at my wrist, put baguettes in the sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her eyes. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the notch. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it on Fox. We call him Chaucer, cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers, cause of hop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
Money, money, I took the Billy cool back and I hopped in the car. I put the in front of the Billy in front of the driver. And then sit there in the road, right, wow. I'm stripped up, the ties, huh? I'm in the coupe by myself. I had to kick her though when I was 5. Keep the old ones on this. Cartier the watch, Cartier love Cartier, Cartier spec buffalo on the side.
At the convergence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela rivers, we're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at Acrisure Stadium. Today, a good scrap in the AFC North between the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Luke is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off from Acrisure. Here's Miller on the return. Oh, he eats a hit to bring it into that, right near the 25-yard line. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Throwing to start this game. Into the hands of Pat Freiermuth. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know these teams, they track every step of their players. Many of them wear GPS units in their uniform to track how much mileage. I don't care what the stat sheet said and how long that gain was. That dude ran a long way, all the way across the field, but it paid dividends.
60-19 Lions.
Looking on 1st down. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. He's going to throw this one. Finds Johnson out of the backfield. And he'll get it up to the 44.
I know that inflation doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out in the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Third and 4 coming up now.
Warriors 70. Let's go now. 70 Lions. 19 tight. 19 tight. 70 ring. 70 ring. Check out.
Back to throw now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And 4th and 4 coming up. The Steelers set to punt it. And this will put an end to the drive after it stalled out.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Forward. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Lamar now from the gun. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
They're set up at the 35 now. So read here and give to Mitchell. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and got a nice little gain on the ground.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. From the gun, Jackson. Finds his man, it's Rashad Bateman. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also pulls the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Hey, report!
throw here, third down. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
And he's out of bounds. Not the return that he had drawn up. No way. And actually loses yards.
1 yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
He's going to keep this one. Well, I'm not seeing a signal for a safety block, but he did not dodge it by much. That run just gets back to the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. The Steelers calling their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Got it. Ready?
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Cowboy 80. 70. Go.
Going from his own end zone. And he's going to make it up to about the 11-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Steelers first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. Set go.
Shotgun handoff to Johnson. And he's going to wind up in the red for this play, back at the 8.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Mustang 19. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Now looking to throw. Just kept going all the way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. Well, correct me if I'm wrong, partner, but I thought we were coming here to call an NFL game, but this is starting more like a baseball game. 2-0 here in the bottom of the first. No, just kidding. Still there's the first quarter here this afternoon.
Yeah, it feels like a pitcher's duel too, right? I mean, it's just a low-scoring affair here out the gate. I'll tell you what this does do, though, Kate. Right in this world of analytics and looking at scores, it starts to screw that just conventional wisdom up. When you get an oddball like this, a safety early, just watch over the course of this game how it may affect some of the decision-making of the coaches.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. The drive begins with Henry. He's blocked. Temple's free. Steelers have him headed the other way. And they can't add anything after after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football. Man, they had to be exhausted by that point, Brock, which makes it even more impressive that one of them somehow found the energy to force a fumble like that, finally get them off this field.
Yeah, it's thrilling for the defense, Kate, but geez, it's demoralizing for an offense because you could feel it. You could feel it when you've kept that defense and ground them to a nub, and you just feel that energy being sucked out of them. It's not to take advantage of it, just stings that much more.
Caught into the hands of Freiermuth. Tackle made at the 10, first and goal coming up.
That's good for a Steelers. First down and 10 yards to go.
We're at the end of one in a defensive showdown that has lived up to its billing thus far. How about this? It's a 2-0 ball game. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. It's Steelers ball as we return for the second, and they have to be thinking points here. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Has some room to work, and that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. One after up and good from Boswell. The Steelers jump in front now by 5.
Ravens 2. Chris Boswell will kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up first and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Pass into the hands of Devontae Walker. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's set out. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver could easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture, and one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6.
Yeah.
I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
All right, here we go. Second down. Looking to throw, Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. Now here he goes. And Jackson slides in safely after picking up enough for that first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Jackson throwing here. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And he gets this down at the 13-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
All set now, 1st and 10. Mitchell gets it from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So he's shipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
And that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in my double digits, and they nearly got it there.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6. This time he's looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down. Tyler Luke after the Ravens to attempt this field goal. He's looking 34 yards here down the middle. Luke knocks it through. And that trims the lead to just a couple.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Here's Miller on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. Up to the races, middle of the field. The 30. Gets the 10. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers push this to an 8-point game. Gets that point after to go. And the Steelers push the lead to 2 scores now.
Ravens 5. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Patterson now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Now pitch it to Henry. He needed his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. It's the Ravens who have 2nd and 4. Here's Lamar. That's him on the quick hitter. And he won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards.
Now that is a potential drive killer. Defenders all over that one. It kept him from getting vertical after the catch.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Got man downfield. It's Bateman. He's going to bring this down to their 35.
First down. A gain of 33 yards on the play. And the Raven first down.
And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, games that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Now it's Lamar. Short pass brought in. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though. Didn't he, Bronk? It's a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Ready? Gravity line.
Ooh, they're on him quick. He's not going to get the yard they need, Brock. He only gets back to the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
As a corner in this league, well, you go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. You want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this. He'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Lamar. That one connects. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a one-score game before halftime. Is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens cut the lead down to just 2. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Dante Kent with the return. This makes it up to the 25.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half.
Here we go. Mike, 70 range.
Airing it out to start this drive. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. So 2nd down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
He'll throw it. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
Just cannot afford right here, Cade, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Looking to throw. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. Send this away. Patterson now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
13.
Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Jackson looking to throw. Completed to his running back. This one up to about the 27-yard line. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Third and long. They're going to throw. Lester finds the football complete. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down, Baltimore.
Horn bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Design bootleg here. Flushed out of the pocket. He's running with it. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Horn, after a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Lamar off the play fake. Look at that power, deep left side. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Defense still reeling from that last play. Now they're defending 1st and goal from the 3. Henry. Punches it in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take the lead right away in half number 2. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens jump in front now by 5.
14.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Kent on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. They get to Johnson to start this drive. across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. They'll go again with Warren. He gets a half dozen on the carry. That's also going to bring up 3rd and 6.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Gets this one to Freiermuth. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Go! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
From the red zone on 1st. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers grab the lead on their first series of the half. Pat Freiermuth, the touchdown. The Steelers leaving their offense on the field. We got a 2-point conversion coming up.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And that pass is caught inside the end zone. The 2-point try comes through, and their lead's a field goal now.
Ravens 19. Chris Boswell will kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Patterson now to return it. An decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Play action now with Jackson. Well, the pressure really got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Lamar now from the gun. It's his running back. Continuing to move past the 45. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. From the gun, a run for Henry. The play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
They're set up at the 35 now. Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Stopped by the unmistakable Max Crosby.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
This is the end of the third quarter. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Now Jackson off the play action. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. And the Steelers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses, hogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw, and an even better job of forcing the interception.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Working now from the gun. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. Here's a throw. They did it! He made the interception! Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens have some new life in the 4th.
Not just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Jackson. Headed out right. Right side and into the hands of Bateman. And he gets this forward to the 19.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Second and 3 now.
He turned it.
A tight end in motion now. They go play fake with Jackson. Complete out to the right side. And he's out of bounds behind the lines, and that's going to add a couple yards on to this third down.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now. To the air on third and long. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. First and goal. Back to Flowers they go. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of time, proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
Loss sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's second and goal. Lamar throwing again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal.
Get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. He's back to throw. Bateman hauls it in. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a fourth-quarter lead. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. But when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's Miller on the return. Things going well so far. A great effort, but he got popped at the end of it.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level. They want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Here's first and 10 from the 34. Back to work after throwing the pick. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, second and 10. dropping back to throw. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. That last interception gave him a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
First down, ball at the 36. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Pass complete to Walker. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Offense is set. First and 10. Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack draws them in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of their second down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that sack.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Ravens up by 4. Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is second down and 18. We'll kick the running back in motion. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He goes back to him yet again, complete.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. Easy way to do it, catches just like that. Going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Hey! Get on! 180!
Henry's going to try to pick it up. And he won't get back to the line, Bronk. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's fourth down. The Steelers calling their first time out as they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. Tyler Loop in a high-pressure spot. This from 28 yards away. Kicked well, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
And it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the fourth quarter when it really matters.
All set up. Here's Loop to kick it away. Kent on the return. gobble him up just as he gets it to the 30.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Back to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. And he's there to send that one away. Incomplete. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. And now it's second down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two, it could have gone the other way.
Ranging near a minute to play. Second and 10.
Dragon 60. 19 tight. 19 tight.
He'll look to throw it. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 19 Lion. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
To throw. Has him on the quick hitter. He will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. Here he is to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. This is caught inside the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
You know, Kid, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Two timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's first and 10.
19. Ready. 60. Cut 19. Cut 19. Go.
Setting up to pass. Buying some time right. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for two and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this two-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
They're lining up for two. This is for the lead and potentially the win.
The Steelers will line up for the two-point conversion.
Bison. 60 Bison. Take over.
They're going to try to run for it. Wow, a stunning call to go for it, and the cuts pay off. He's in, and they've got the lead.
Ravens 29. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Patterson now to return it. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A cool choice to make that throw. Second down coming up. This goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the fourth quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued, too. Yeah. Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally. You just get tired there as a passer. You start to assume, and that's a dangerous place to play.
Defense nearly just ended this game. Going to be trying to do so again here on second down. Throwing again is Lamar. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he gets out of bounds, stopping the clock, but not the big play they needed. Just a gain of 5.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Now to throw. Lester finds the football complete. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down. Lamar now from the gun. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Still at the 40 here, 2nd and 10. Now here's Lamar. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he gets out of bounds, gets him the first down as well, and moved them in the field goal range.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down throw for Jackson. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. And now they call the timeout. Oh, Brock, what a play to get him into range. And now they can win it all as time expires. Everything coming down to the leg of Tyler Luke. It's from the left hash, 33 yards. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. Now out comes the second-year kicker in one of the biggest spots of his young career. He's got to be confident, having hit both of his tries already. The kick is good. He got it. And he hits one more time to win them this game. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. Well, Brock, I think it's safe to say that the top-ranked defense in the NFL